My dad and grandfather started the farm at the home base in 1942. Then my father took it over. We farmed with their father for a couple of years at a college, and my brother and I took it over from there. In the past 25 years, things have changed a lot. I was telling my son last night we were going home that when I started running the planter, it was a John Deere pick planter, 4 rows, and today we're running the 12-row planters.
The hardest thing here in Maine, it's the weather most of the time, and we get a lot of stones and we get a lot of ledge. It's very easy to break something on those ledges, like in bend towers, mud holes. There's mud holes all over the place.
We do have some rough ground here in Maine, but we got rich soil, produces really good crops, and we're proving these planters can be worked anywhere in the United States. We have fields that are 150 acres, and we have fields that are 1 acre. And when we started with these planters, that's where we started, was in the small fields to just get the bugs worked out of it. And we figured if we could plant those 1 acre fields, we could plant anything. And these planters are just so nimble for as big as the machines are. And they're versatile. Like, if you got a small field and you can't fit 12 rows on, you can just fold it right up. You can plant the center 6. You can plant the outside 6 on each end if you wanted to. You could even plant 9 rows. You can plant 3 if you wanted to. So you got variabilities there that fit really good in our field sizes.
These planters for us have been a big game changer, especially this year with the amount of rain we've had. Whenever it's dry, we gotta get on the ground. And these planters, going from 4 6-rows to these 2 12 rows and getting rid of the dry fertilizer, going with liquid, we can plant longer. With 2 guys in the field, it makes it a little bit easier for everyone. There's a lot less confusion, a lot less tractors in the field. It's easier on the planter filler guy too, because he can even it out wherever the seed needs to be.
We plant our seed around 3 inches. The depth is just about at the wheel track. Our ground is a little cold and wet this spring, and we don't want to be too deep. Try not to get too much seed rot. We've been dry fertilizer. That's all Maine ever was dry fertilizer, but we switched over to the liquid or wet fertilizer this year, and so far we're really pleased with everything that's going on. And we can plant a lot longer and a lot faster without having to stop and fill up with the dry fertilizer. And if we never went liquid, we wouldn't be able to go 12-row planter. So that's the biggest reason we changed over to liquid also. We've been working on it for a year with our agronomist and coming up with an idea how we want to do it. We did a trial of what we're doing this year, last year, just to get a feel for what we needed to do. And we're not afraid of it. The rest of the world fertilizes similar to this, and we're going to change.
So I do think we have the efficiency that we want to get out of these 12 rows, if not more. We're planting a little bit faster with these. I think we can cover more ground than what we're doing with our 4 6 rows.
We're very pleased with the planters. They're an engineering marvel. They have surpassed our expectations.
My name's Lane Grass. We farm potatoes up here in Blaine, Maine.
My name's Neil Grass. I farm with my family here in Maine. We love to farm potatoes, and we love SPUDNIK equipment.